Hey, it's great the NFC North see how the Packers, Lions, and Bears did. All right, welcome back to Onebar and Lupagus show. I'm Onebar with Lupagus, and we know the Vikings got Jordan Addison. Let's take a peek at what the rest of the NFC North did.
Yes, the other NFC teams in the North definitely made some picks last night, and those picks were interesting to say the least. Before we get into those, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids. We'll be here hot and heavy all day. Plenty of content, get you all caught up for draft night, Friday night here tonight. So let's take a look at these other teams. Let's see what they did here.
Let's start with the Bears, who ended up picking first. So the Bears end up trading back from 9 just back to 10, got themselves an extra 4th-round pick, and took offensive tackle Darnell Wright from Tennessee.
Yeah, was he the first tackle? Was that before even Paris Johnson?
It was not. Paris Johnson was 6.
He was 6. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I was never a big Darnell Wright fan, but I never did dive deep into the tackles. I know Peter Skoronski was still there. Broderick Jones was still there. They go with Darnell Wright. I don't know. If I'm a Bears fan, I can't be overly excited about that, especially with Jalen Carter there passing on him to take an offensive tackle.
Well, I mean, Wright's straight up a right tackle. So they have the right tackle of the future. They have their potential Brian O'Neill of the future. So Pace, I mean, he's building in the trenches. I can't argue the position. Skoronski, Broderick Jones, like you said, Jalen Carter, that's the biggest thing. I mean, passing on a guy like him, I don't hate it as much as I probably should because it is a good pick and it fills a need.
Are we going to grade right now? Is that the plan?
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a C.
Yeah, I give it a B-. It's fine. They got the right tackle.
Yeah, it wasn't sexy at all.
But it does have teeth. And I can't remember their starting left tackle, but now he can just stay over there. There's Braxton Jones. What is it? I can't remember. But
Braxton Gross.
Their offensive line, they're building it. Let's go to the Lions. Not going to be nice to this one. Sorry, Micro Mike, love you, man. But Lions trade back from 6. They did get picked 34 and 168. They gave up 6 and 81 to take running back Mr. Gibbs from Alabama. We'll start with
that was shocking. It made you wonder if they were really thinking they were going to get Devin Witherspoon there at 6, and when he went 5, I don't know if they panicked. It didn't feel like that was the plan. And then you move back 12 and you grab a running back. You already have DeAndre Swift. You signed David Montgomery in the offseason, and now you add another running back. This was either a team drafting with a lot of cockiness, thinking, oh, we're so good, we don't need to fill any needs. Otherwise, I don't know how else to explain it because it really didn't make any sense to me.
Well, Gibbs is going to be damn good. There's no doubt about that. And I hate the fact that he's going to be on the Lions. And the Lions, you know what? They are actually building a team that they're getting the luxury of kind of going BPA. But to pass on Gonzalez, to pass on Jalen Carter at 6, can you imagine if Carter was on that defensive line, Tyree Wilson, even McDonald? They could have made the defense terrifying, and they put Gibbs, which, I mean, he's going to be good, like I said, but I love that they passed on all those guys.
No, they had a chance to make their defensive line elite. I mean, to bring that up to speed with where their offense already is. You mentioned, Tyree Wilson, you could have got him, you could have got Kalijah Cansey later. You could have doubled up on that D-line with Aiden Hutchinson. Would have been damn near unstoppable. It was there. It was in their face. This just felt like a Lions move from the old Lions. This new Lions team is hot, sexy. They're doing everything the right way. These picks they made yesterday did not feel like it was the same new Lions. It felt gross.
Yeah. I mean, again, I like the players. It's just the guys they passed on. So we'll see. I love the Lions draft because how much I hate it. So then they go to 18. Jack Campbell, linebacker. That one shot the pants right off me. I was standing there pantsless.
Yeah, it was just really early. Jack Campbell going 18 overall. Nobody saw that coming. I mean, I wonder what Patrick Harms thought about that. He probably lost his pants as well. I mean, Dan Campbell, I mean, I'm sure he loves this tough as hell linebacker he's kind of an old school type of player. He's a leader. So I get it. Again, but you got to argue the value here. I mean, Jack Campbell at 18, I mean, there's no value there.
Well, and we said it when we were talking about Campbell going to the Vikings. I mean, we love us some Campbell. He's going to be a very, very good linebacker in the league for a very long time. Is he elite? Maybe not, but he's going to be damn good. So I don't like the fact that he's on the Lions. I like the fact that they took him at 18. Again, there were some very good players still on the board. They could have took a corner. They could have took like a Porter. So there were some good players there. But Campbell, geez, trade back.
Yeah.
Trade back, get some more picks. Jack Campbell. That's a D- grade for me for the Lions.
I give them an F. I didn't think there's value with either one of their picks. I thought there's better options on the board. And I thought they really had a chance to make their D-line something special, and they didn't do it. They didn't do it at all. So I'm curious what Lions fans are thinking, because I cannot imagine they're happy with the moves last night.
You think the teams like the Lions, Bears, and Packers who are doing videos grading our grade are like, oh, why the hell did they take Addison? They got Joey Porter right there. They could have upgraded that defense, and they go offense. We're giving them an F.
They might, but I mean, Jordan Addison's pretty good too. So,
all right. Speaking of the Packers, let's go to the Packers. They take Lucas Van Ness after getting the 13th pick, going up from 15 from the Aaron Rodgers trade. Lucas Van Ness.
I mean, he probably would have been there at 15. Who I think it was Joe D said he's basically a Rashawn. What the hell's his name? The pass rusher there.
Rashawn Gary?
Yeah, Rashawn Gary clone. So get Rashawn Gary across from you get 2 Rashawn Garys going, that's pretty good. So Lucas Van Ness, he's always this prospect that could go as high as 10, could fell, late first round. They take him at 13 there.
I think it was good value. They're looking at edge rushers. Lucas Van Ness, all about the high ceiling. I think he's still only like 21. So I expect him to be pretty damn good. And he's going into a good situation because they got Preston Smith and Rashawn Gary there too. So not a huge big deal if he does anything right away. But the big thing here is passing on Jackson Smith and Jigba. Again, I love it as a Vikings fan, and Dalton Kincaid, I mean, they had a chance to put some more weapons around Jordan Love, and they just go to a position where it's like, I don't know, I seem all right now.
Well, I wanted them to go with the offense just to, see if despite Aaron Rodgers, and they didn't do it. They always go defense round one. The Packers stuck to their guns and do what they always do. Yeah, I mean, Lucas Van Ness, it was fine. I think the value was fine. I mean, I'm gonna give this one a B.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a B- just because, I mean, you got to take Jackson Smith and Jigba. Got to. Packers fans, whether they like it or not, are going to be crying in their Lucky Charms this morning, just thinking about that guy in green and gold, and it's not going to happen.
No, because he
didn't get him. He's gone.
Oh, Seahawks.
And we got Jordan Addison. Let's go. Yeah, B-, D- for the Lions, and a B- for the Bears.
Yep, I got a C for the Bears, F for the Lions, and a B for the Packers.
Which usually means that the Lions will end up being an A 3 years from now. We'll just be completely wrong. But let us know in the comments what you think.
Yeah, absolutely. And remember this, there are about 42 buildings in New York City with their own zip code.